Hello, everyone. Um, Today I am very happy because today is my 30th day doing a 30-day English speaking challenge from Teacher Bird. Um, I am very happy because I have been learning about the habits. I have been improving my skills. I have been getting more vocabulary, and every day I continue reading. I continue reading this book about seven money habits for living the life you want. So it's very interesting because I have been learning about how handle my own life in different areas like uh, my career, my health, my money, my relationship. So that is very important because in my case, I can identify I have some bad habits. So reading this book is more specific to money habits, but we can apply those habits to our different areas in our lives, like my health, my I have been applying those habits or identify bad habits in my health. Um, so I have been changing those bad habits and making a strong and good habits. So I'm very happy because I continue learning, I keeping learning and improving my skills. So today is the last day doing this challenge. So I want to talk about some important topics I talk in those 30 days, like comparison. If you remember, we start with this habit. Comparison is a bad habit, very dangerous for us because remember, if we start comparing with another person, that is very dangerous for us because everyone have uh, his own style of life. That's very important to understand because everyone have his own time to get whatever. So we need to understand that because if we start comparing with another one, so maybe we want those things they have, we start frustrated, we get frustration, and we don't have motivation, and so we just want the lifestyle another one. So that is very dangerous. So remember, um, the first bad habit we need cure, we need cute is comparison. Understanding that will be very helpful for us because we can identify what is the meaning of that and how much it will be danger for our life. Yeah, so then is that we need to understand what is the meaning of that. So I know some people they are business people, so they use that to get more products, so increase his value in his business. So, but they are very strong financial people, and that is very important. But remember, debt is dangerous for us because when you have a debt, so every day you are thinking about, okay, I have a debt, I need to give, I need pay that every day, every month. So you are not happy and you are thinking a lot about that, so you will be get stressed. And also, if you are using that for a bad goal, so it will be more dangerous for us because if you use debt to try to live a life, how about your friends, your parents, another one? So that is very dangerous for us because you don't have this, you can't lie this type of life. So you aren't, you are forgiving, or you forget what is your value, what thing you have, what thing you are the own. So that is the another phase of that is debt, uh, just to live a lifestyle you can't pay right now. So then we need to understand gratitude and humility. Um, Gratitude and humility are the keys to contentment. So every day we need our contentment because if you know you have health, you have time, you have a family. So that's very important. So you need to start working with that. You need to be content, and then you need to have gratitude and humility to say, okay, in this morning, thank you God for giving me this new day. Or if you have your parents, remember our parents are amazing because when we go to our parents' home, so we return with maybe food or something else because our parents are amazing. So it's an opportunity to say thank you and have gratitude in our life. And humility is another word very important in our life. So, doing a reason about what I have been speaking. So, those are some, for me, interesting words to remember and understand. Yeah, so right now I have another topic is say no so you can say yes. That is very important because when you don't have time and for example your friend say okay Julio, let's go to play soccer, but you are very busy but you can say no so you say okay yes come on. That is very dangerous for us because we don't manage our time. We can handle our time. So it's very important say no. So if you can say no, so you can say yes. Because, for example, if you are very busy, if your parent, your sister, your brother, or whoever say, Julio, please, you can print this later, for example. But you are very busy, so you say, sorry, but I am busy. I am working right now. Maybe more later, or maybe later I can do that. So you are saying no, so you can say no because you know, you understand you are bossy. So you give the choice to print that to do whatever thing later because you know your time you will be free more later, so you can do that. So that is very important. The only person who gets rich when you go into debt is the bank. So remember, if you can say no, so you don't get a new debt or you don't get debt. So it's very important because talking about debt and getting new things or buying new things, if we can say no, so you understand. So in this moment, I don't need this thing. For example, I don't need a new TV. I don't need a laptop because I have a laptop to work. or you don't need a new clothes because you have a lot of clothes in your living room, for example. So that is very important because when you don't when you can say no, so if you are comparing with another one, so you say, wow, they have an expensive car and they have expensive clothes. So if you are walking for the mall, you see a very nice, beautiful, and but expensive clothes. So you say, okay, I will buy this clothes. So you hear about the price, but it's very expensive, and you can say no, so you say okay, yes. You don't think if you have this resource to buy these new clothes. So then you have an emergency, so you require a debt to fix this emergency. Yeah, so that is very important. Understand, say not. That is very important because if you say no, it's because you have the control of your life. So that is very important. So your paycheck comes in and you get to decide what to do with it. You can pay for a vacation outright. So this is very good, very nice because if you have the control of your salary, of your money, so you can decide. So the next vacation, next month, I going on vacation. Okay, that's amazing because you have the resource, you manage your time, and so you think in your family, you are married, so you think in your wife, your children. So that's very good. It's interesting because you don't think, okay, I going on vacation, but I don't have the money. But my parents, my brother, the family of my brother, they went on vacation last week, last month, and they get a very expensive vacation. So I want the same vacation. So I get a debt to go on vacation. So that is very dangerous, and you don't have control over that. So remember, say not is very important. Yeah. So that's it for today. I am Julio De Leon. I am system engineer with 4 years and 8 months as a software developer. I have been getting experience in different areas as software engineer, and that is very interesting. That is very motivated for me because I have been learning about architecture. I I worked with anti-layer architecture. It's very interesting because we can separate in different layers. For example, we can separate in a front-end layer, and we can have different clients like web, app in our front end, so we can separate how that is very scalable, is very powerful because we can use different technology to build our app or web clients. So that is very interesting. I in the backend, so we can use different technology too, because for example, we can build our backend layer with C sharp. We can create another one with Node.js. So that is very flexibly and is scalable because we have different requirements every day, and so we can apply different solutions when we have a good architecture. And also, I work with MVC project. So how the project is together is monolithic. So that is very interesting too. And as well, from my end or by myself, I have been reading and practicing with Clearing architecture to have a very strong software with a strong architecture. Yeah, so that's it about architecture. I have been working, getting experience, and so writing code. Actually, I have been working with .NET to be more specific. I have been working with ASP, not .NET Web and Web API and Web App. Yeah, so that's it about my language programming. I have been working, and so also I have been working with SQL Server to data administration and to version our code. I work with Git, and I had experience with GitLab with GitHub, and currently I'm working with Azure DevOps. So that is very amazing. It's interesting because with Azure DevOps we have the our dashboard. We can use a Scrum methodology because we have dashboard and we can create our ticket and we can manage our state of our ticket if that is on list, if we are doing a specific ticket, if that is in progressing, if this ticket is complete when we complete a ticket. Also, we can relate a specific ticket or more than one ticket to a update. So when we work in our update, so we complete that, we send our update in our repository, hold that in Azure DevOps because Azure DevOps also have repos and have pipelines. So with that, we can create a pull request, and with our pull request, that is about um, continue integration. And with pipelines, we can configure our pipeline to do the continual deployment. So that is about my experience. That is very interesting because we automatize whole process like DevOps. So yeah, so about me, that's it a little about me, about my experience as a software engineer. And yeah, so whole time was my pleasure because I have been learning, I have been sharing my everyday experience, and I hope you are motivated. I hope you are doing well. You are working hard and keeping learning and working to improve your knowledge in your different areas. And I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so that's it for today, and that's it for this challenge. It was my pleasure, and see you in the next challenge. Goodbye.